to talk about the full moon happening in Scorpio, April the 23rd. This full moon is wrapping up a huge, major cycle. We've been going through so much evolution as a planet, as individual, as collective. The eclipses, the transformation, who you are, the identity shifting. Good news is that this full moon is wrapping up some of that. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how this full moon in Scorpio affects you. What are the things, the remedies that you want to take note of, and the things that you know that are coming your way so you can, keep your pretty little eyes out for them. I'll be sharing it all right now. Welcome back. This is Tina Wong. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing because we have fun here. We speak real and we tell you the juicy when it comes to the cosmic alignment and how you can step into your highest and truest version of self. So if you're about that life, come on over, hit the like, hit the subscribe, be a part of the fam. Let's talk about this full moon in Scorpio. First of all, this full moon in Scorpio bears fruits, okay? This one bears fruit. But before we're getting to the fruit, we have to get to the fruits, okay? So let me talk about how this affects you, what are the things that you need to know, and we'll get into the good part all the way at the end. So let's talk about what this full moon is really about. This full moon in Scorpio really represents a major closing and wrapping up of a huge transformational evolution phase in your life. If you've been feeling like the universe has been putting you through test after test, has been challenging your identity and questioning who the heck you are, and maybe at this point you don't even know. If you've been feeling anything like that, well, you're in luck because this full moon is going to illuminate. I always say full moon is kind of like a major flashlight, illuminate a major cycle that is wrapping up. And let me tell you something. I feel like this cycle is around your identity, okay? So if you've been questioning, who am I? What makes me happy? What is true for me? What am I here to do? How can I contribute to the world? What is happiness? This is the full moon that you want to be working with, okay? So what I want to be suggesting and what you're going to be feeling is that there's going to be a lot of emotions coming to the surface, okay? So around the full moon, the energy is very strong, especially we're in this kind of eclipsy energy, even though we had the eclipse happening on April 8th. I made a video so you can check that out. But actually, the lasting effect of the eclipse is actually around 6 months after. So we're still in that transformation energy. The good news is that this specific full moon in Scorpio is wrapping up a huge chunk of character development for you. Let me know if you feel this. I feel this. Test after test, challenge after challenge, questioning after questioning. What you're going to be finding during this period is clarity, okay? So the flashlight of this full moon is going to illuminate some clarity in some areas that you are ready to be firm on and some areas that you're ready to take a leap of faith in. Scorpio is a water sign. It's also my sign. Hi! Any Scorpios in the house? Let me know down below. Scorpio is quite a black and white or black or white sign. It's like we go to the extreme, okay? So what this means for you is that you're working with very extreme energy. I'm in or I'm out, okay? This is black and this is white. I'm not here in between, okay? It's a yes for me or it's a freaking no for me. So during this time, you're going to be really, really clear about what is a freaking yes and what is an F freaking no for you. So take note. Take note is what's coming up for you. That feels like, why am I forcing a yes when I know it's a no? And why am I saying no to something that I really, really want because of some reasons or excuse or obligation, or I think that is the most responsible thing for me to do, but somehow my soul is dying. Take note of that, okay? Second thing, the second way of how this full moon in Scorpio affects you on April the 23rd is a wrapping up, okay? A wrapping up means a new beginning. So what this means is that what are you ready to move forward with, right? Maybe there's something that that you've been kind of wanting to move forward with, like a new place. You want to be traveling to a new place. I'll be traveling to a new place, right? Leaving an old job, so you can have a new job or have a new career or starting your new business, having new love in your life. And maybe the Mercury retrograde It's, bringing up the ex, bringing up the past, bringing up the things that you are uncertain about. But good news is that Mercury retrograde is, also closing up in 2 days, April the 25th. So you're going to be getting a lot of clarity, but also momentum and certainty. You know why? It's because we are currently in Taurus season right now. And Taurus, honey, is a fixed sign, just like Scorpio. So you're working with the fixed sign of the moon, Scorpio, and you're working with the fixed sign of the sun, Taurus. So there's a lot of I am freaking certain, I am sure I'm going to go and try to convince me otherwise, but I have already made up my mind. So what this means for you is that leading up to this moment, anything that you've been uncertain about, whether should I stay or should I go, any kind of that energy when it comes to romantic relationship, friendship, locations, job, anything like that, life decision, you are going to get a lot of clarity during this time. So mark this day down and working with the energy 3 days after, okay? You will get the clarity that you've been seeking for. Claim it, claim it, and claim it. And the third way on how this full moon in Scorpio affects you is that it's going to bring out this kind of unapologetic nature. Listen, you've been going through major evolution and transformation. I feel like at this point, many of you guys are like, do I even give a flip anymore, right? Do things even bother me anymore? I'm just over it, okay? So there's this I'm over it energy that is coming through. So what are you over about? Let me know in the comments, right? What are you over about? What is this no, I'm walking away from this. I'm just not going to be a people pleaser anymore. I'm not gonna pretend to be this good girl, good boy. I'm not gonna pretend to be someone I'm not anymore. So Scorpio also rules that authenticity, that energy of this is me, unapologetic, right? So you're going to be experiencing a lot of that character redefinement and also unapologeticness when it comes to being who you are. Sometimes you don't feel like smiling, then don't smile. If you have a resting beat face, and so be it, okay? So this is that energy where this is who I am, take it or leave it, or you know what, better yet, I will leave. Okay, all right, okay. I hear some of you guys are getting a little bit sassy over here, or is it just me? So let's talk about the good stuff. How you can receive major manifestations when it comes to the Scorpio full moon. Full moon, my favorite times, even though, energies can be crazy, but it is a receiving time, okay? New moon is when you plant the seed, and full moon is when you receive the fruit. And I like the fruit. What's your favorite fruit? Mine is, actually, what is mine? I like mangoes. I like the tropical fruits. So let's talk about how you can manifest with this energy. I have a really practical exercise for you. I'm all about the practicality. So if you have a journal, a pen, take note, all right? So what we're going to be going through is this energy of receiving. Receiving what you want requires one thing. What is it? Knowing that you're freaking worthy of it. Okay? So from this point right now, I want you to feel into, am I worthy of the thing that I want? Am I worthy of my manifestation? Do I feel like I get to have it? Okay? Because if you can get yourself to the point where you're like, do I really deserve it? I actually really deserve this. I really get to have it, because why not? Why not me? We're living in an infinite universe, possibility, so why can't this be a possibility? Why can't my life be happy, joyous, free? Why can't I meet my true love now? Why can't I, whatever, right? So allowing yourself to just feel into the what is it that you want and what is it that you get to receive. And how you can receive it is to be clear, okay? I always say in my coaching container is that nothing moves the needles more than clarity. Clarity will move things. The energetics of being clear, I'm not, this is where I'm at, that is going to be your attraction point, okay? So what you're going to be doing is I love for you to pull out your notebook, and I want you to put the line in the middle. On the left side, I want you to write, this is what I want, okay? This is what I want. And why I work with open-ended energies, if you guys have been following me, is because when we just ask a general question, it opens ourselves up to all the things that we didn't even know what we want. I want peace. I want to be happy. I want a new bicycle. I don't know, whatever, right? Just allowing yourself to go wild, like whatever it is, right? So just start writing down what you really want, like what is really true for you. Okay, that's just like, maybe that's cool. But I want you to go from the energy of like, this is truly matters to me. Okay, because remember, emotions is needed when it comes to receiving the true things also, because you can have what you want, but don't you want to have the true things, right? So write down, this is what I want, like my heart, my soul, my destiny. I know I want this. Okay, and then on the right side, I want you to write, this is what I get to have. This is what I get to have. And then I want you to reframe, okay, rewrite that this is what I want to, I get to have peace in my life. I get to have true love in my life. I get to be happy. Okay, so you're gonna go from wanting and entertaining the possibility to I get to have it, you see? Because Scorpio and Taurus energy, that fixed fears and not moving, okay? Try to change my mind kind of thing. It's like, it's not changing, okay? So this is the energy that the more you are clear, the more you are certain, the more you feel like I am deserving, and why the F not, okay? The more you're in this unapologetic energy, the more you are going to be able to receive what you want at quantum freaking speed, baby. Okay, share with me down below what you got, and I'll be making a full moon meditation video for you. So check it out in the comments below. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, and of course, hang around. I'll see you next time.